finishes through the contact and is going to the line for one more. It is 4-0 Columbus early here, and Caden Boozer will go to the line to try to convert one more here. And he converts the free throw. It is 5-0 Columbus early. We are 20 seconds into the ball game, and Ben Hammond brings the ball up the court again for the Panthers. He passes to Deshaun Harris-Smith, excuse me. And back to Hammond, back to Harris-Smith. Harris-Smith falls down, kicks it out to Sundra. Sundra over to Harris. Harris back to Hammond. Hammond pulls for three off the front iron, and Cameron Boozer grabs the rebound and outlets it to Caden. Caden brings the ball up the court. We are approximately 1 minute into the game here, and Columbus is up 5-0. Caden with the pass to Abdulhi, and he misses the shot. The rebound goes to Harris, who brings the ball up the court for Paul VI, and he's fouled by number 23, Benny Fragilla. It will be a side out for the Panthers here, who trail 5-0, and we have 6:54 remaining in the first quarter here. Hammond passes it into Sundra, who pulls from the top of the key. Sundra off the front of the iron, and Cameron Boozer pulls down another rebound. Boozer brings the ball up the court. He crosses over, passes to his brother Caden. Caden throws up the oop, and the throwdown from Abdullahi. And that's his first bucket of the game. We now have Columbus up 7-0 on Paul VI early in the contest. And Ben Hammond brings the ball up, starts the offense, kicks it to Deshaun Harris-Smith, back to Hammond for three, no good. Harris-Smith with the rebound, out to Harris, who misses, who's off with the jumper. Ngongba with the rebound and the putback. The Panthers are on the board. It is 7-2 Columbus early, and we are 2 minutes gone in this one. Caden Boozer brings the ball up into the front court, and he passes it over to his brother Cameron. Cameron to Abdullahi, and back to Caden as they swing the ball around at the top of the key. Cameron Boozer throws up the alley-oop, but it is intercepted by Ben Hammond, who comes the other way. Ben Hammond to Harris-Smith. Harris-Smith clears out the offense and wants an isolation. He attacks the basket, and the floater is good from Deshaun Harris-Smith, the Maryland commit. Caden Boozer brings the ball up the court. He passes it to his brother Cameron. Cameron, crossover to the left, pull-up jump shot is no good. Harris-Smith with the rebound, and he's coming back up the court for the Panthers. He pulls for three and misses. Caden Boozer with the rebound as the Explorers come back the other way with the ball. The score is 7-4 Columbus, and we are 3 minutes into this one. Abdullahi for the jumper, and no good. And we got Darren Harris with the rebound here as he brings the ball up the court. Darren Harris is a Duke commit. Deshaun Harris-Smith swings it to the top, and it's Ben Hammond for three, who misses. Abdullahi with the rebound as he kicks out to Caden Boozer, who receives the outlet pass and brings the ball up the court for the Explorers. And now it's intercepted at midcourt by Ben Hammond. He goes the other way with a lefty layup and misses. He gets his own rebound and scores. It is 7-6 Columbus early in this one. We are nearly 4 minutes into the game, and we have Columbus leading 7-6. And now we have Best dribbling down the court. He passes to Caden Boozer. Boozer's waiting for the screen from his brother, who rolls, goes to the basket, gets some contact, and it's a charge called on Cameron Boozer. That's his first foul, but we need to keep track of Cameron Boozer's fouls in this one. Yesterday he got in foul trouble and had 3 fouls early in the second half. He will need to avoid that today for the Explorers to have a shot in this one, as the Explorers rely heavily on Boozer to run their offense. And again, the score is 7-6 Columbus early. The score is 7-6 Columbus, 4 minutes into this one. And Deshaun Harris-Smith kicks it over to Abraham. Abraham to Smith. Back to Harris-Smith, who misses the three. It rims out. And there's a foul underneath the basket. That's called on Abdullahi. And that is his first foul of the contest. It'll be Panthers inbound, out of bounds, under the basket, as they trail 7-6, 4 minutes into the contest. Harris Smith kicks it out to the freshman Smith, who kicks it back to Harris Smith. He swings it to the corner for Isaiah Abraham, who pulls for three and misses the three from the corner. Cameron Boozer hauls in another rebound, kicks it to his brother Caden, who passes it out to Bess. It's a turnover. Isaiah Abraham is coming the other way with the basketball. He passes to Darren Harris, who misses the reverse layup. And we're going to have Columbus ball going the other way after a foul on the rebound.
The foul's on ball 6-5, Deshaun Harris Smith.
And we have a break in the action as there's a timeout on the floor. We will come back after a quick intermission.
Hey everyone, this is Chris Rivas, co-founder of Game Mike. Thank you for listening in. Game Mike was built so any school, any program, any sport, anytime can create a live audio broadcast. We believe audio brings moments to life. Download Game Mike today in the app and Google Play Store. Game Mike, it's in the emotions.
Have you always wanted to be a sports broadcaster but didn't know how to get started? Well, Game Mike allows you to go out and practice, just like we need to practice as athletes. You can't get better without work, so gain that experience on Game Mike.
Max Preps is America's source for high school sports, and we're looking for more broadcasters out there that have an interest in providing live audio from their high school events. No experience needed, but it can be gained. Email socialmp@cbsinteractive.com to learn more. That's socialmp@cbsinteractive.com.
All right, and we are back in the action as Jordan Smith converts on the layup to make things 8-7, Paul VI. And Abdullahi brings the ball up the court. He drives to the basket and kicks out to the corner for Benny Fragella, who drives the ball baseline, kicks it out to Caden Boozer, who drives and finishes with a nice scoop. It is 9-8 Columbus, and we are 5 minutes into this contest. Abraham with the miss. And now there's a dive for the loose ball. Jordan Smith is on the floor, kicks it out to Gerdak, kicks it to Darren Harris, who throws it away. It is Columbus ball headed the other way, and we are 5 minutes into this one with Columbus leading 9-8. Best brings the ball up the floor for the Explorers. He passes to Caden Boozer on the right wing, who dumps it down to his brother, and a turnover as Gerdak picks the ball up and kicks it to Harris Smith. Harris Smith kicks it to Harris, back to Harris Smith, to the corner, to Jordan Smith. The freshman goes up for the layup and converts. Jordan Smith has been a big factor for Paul VI this tournament. Yesterday he collected 6 points and 9 rebounds, and he was a major factor off the bench. All right, and we got the ball in the front court here as Caden Boozer controls the offense. Caden Boozer takes the screen from Abdullahi. He kicks it to the corner for Bess, who kicks it back to Caden. Caden from the top of the key, off the front iron. It's back to Bess, who swings the ball to Fragella. Fragella attacks the basket. Nice bounce pass to Abdullahi for the slam. It's 11-10 Columbus here in the first quarter. The pass off Gerdak's hands and out of bounds back to the Explorers as we head the other way. We are 6 minutes into the first quarter of play. And number 4 Columbus leads number 2 Paul VI 11-10. Boozer gets it. Cameron Boozer gets it at the top of the key. He kicks it to Abdullahi to Fragella, who gets fouled on the three-point attempt. They fouled Fragella from the right corner, and he will go to the line to shoot 3 free throws.
That foul's on the Panthers, number 24, Darren Harris, his first personal foul.
And that foul is on Darren Harris. That's his first personal. Fragella to the line. Makes the first.
2 more shots. First scorers, number 23, Benny Fragella.
And the second one from the line coming from Fragella. He knocks it down. Fragella is a very good free throw shooter and known for his range from deep. He is a spot-up shooter for Columbus and provides them an outside threat. He knocks it down. He knocks down all 3 free throws to give Columbus the 14-10 lead. Ben Hammond brings the ball up for the Panthers. He's harassed by his defender. He brings it back to the top of the key. He swings it to Abraham. Abraham back to Hammond. Hammond to Jordan Smith in the corner. The freshman kicks it back to Hammond. Hammond with a left-handed drive and the dish. And it's the bucket from Womack. Jaquan Womack with his first basket of the contest. And now Cameron Boozer comes into the front court. He passes to Abdullahi, who goes up for the dunk and misses. He's rejected by the rim. Ben Hammond with the pass down the middle. Another bucket from Jaquan Womack. That's consecutive baskets from Womack to make the score 14-14 with approximately 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Caden Boozer brings the ball up the court. He gets the screen from his teammate Fragella. And he kicks it to the corner for Fragella. Fragella for 3. And it's good. 17-14 Columbus after the 3 from the right corner pocket from Fragella. And now we have Hammond, who kicks it back to Womack. Womack drives to the basket, and he's fouled. Womack, after 2 consecutive baskets, will go to the free throw line for a pair as his team trails 17-14 with 26 seconds remaining in the first period.
To the line, 2 shots.
Looks like this semifinal contest may live up to the billing as a top 5 matchup is a 2-point game now as Womack makes his first free throw. 17-15 Columbus. And we get some subs in the ball game here as Womack prepares for his second shot. And it's good. It's 17-16 Columbus now as we near the end of the first quarter. Columbus can hold for 1 shot here as the shot clock or as the game clock approaches 20 seconds in the first quarter. Cameron Boozer with the ball up top. He swings it and it goes back to Caden Boozer. Boozer with the screen from Fragella. He breaks down the defender, drives to the basket, kick to Joppa, but he misses. And Isaiah Abraham dribbles off the back of his foot, and that's the end of the quarter as Columbus leads Paul VI 17-16 after the first quarter of play. And we will be right back after a quick break when the first quarter intermission is over.
Max Preps is America's source for high school sports, and we're looking for more broadcasters out there that have an interest in providing live audio from their high school events. No experience needed, but it can be gained. Email socialmp@cbsinteractive.com to learn more. That's socialmp@cbsinteractive.com.
Hey everyone, this is Chris Rivas, co-founder of Game Mike. Thank you for listening in. Game Mike was built so any school, any program, any sport, anytime can create a live audio broadcast. We believe audio brings moments to life. Download Game Mike today in the app and Google Play Store. Game Mike, it's in the emotions.
Are you a parent with multiple active kids? Are you at one event while your spouse is at another? That's where Game Mike comes in, the free app that allows anyone to broadcast live audio so that people can listen on the go and feel as if they were there. Game Mike, it's in the emotions.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic.
All right, and we are back after the intermission, and again we have number 4 Columbus leading number 2 Paul VI, 17-16 after the first quarter. And here we go with the inbound pass. Abraham passes it into Hammond, who brings the ball up the court for the Panthers. Brings the ball into the front court and goes to the right wing. Kicks it back to Sundra, who swings it to Abraham. Abraham throws it cross court, intercepted by Caden Boozer, who comes the other way. Passes it back to his brother Cameron. And he's called for a traveling violation.
Traveling call.
This is the second consecutive night that Cameron Boozer is off to a bit of a slow start, as he has yet to score in this ball game. Caden Boozer has 7 points to lead all scorers so far in this one. And now we have Deshaun Harris-Smith bringing the ball up the court for the Panthers. He looks to initiate the offense. He dribbles to the left side. And he weighs off his teammates. He's looking for a driving lane and kicks it out to Ben Hammond. Hammond drives to the right side. He swings back. Pull-up jump shot, and it's good. Ben Hammond for 2. It is 18-17, Paul VI. And we are 50 seconds into the second quarter of play. And now Kevin Noriega brings it up, passes it over to Caden Boozer. Boozer dumps it down to his brother Cameron. Back to Caden. Caden with the drive. He spins, he kicks. Benny Fragilla for 3, no good. Ben Hammond with the big man rebound. He brings the ball up the court. And he looks for his teammate. Harris-Smith to the corner for Sundra. Sundra for 3, no good. Abraham with the rebound. Abraham goes up. There's some contact, but no foul called. And Fragella grabs the rebound. Cameron Boozer brings the ball up the court the other way. He swings it to his brother Caden. Caden to Fragella. Fragella for 3. It is an air ball. No good. And Ngongba with the rebound. He passes to Harris-Smith. Harris-Smith, he kicks to the corner. And Isaiah Abraham is good from the right corner. After the quick run to start the second quarter, we have a timeout for the Explorers. It's a full timeout, and we will be back after this quick break.
Hey everyone, this is Chris Rivas, co-founder of Game Mic. Thank you for listening in. Game Mic was built so any school, any program, any sport, anytime can create a live audio broadcast. We believe audio brings moments to life. Download Game Mic today in the app and Google Play Store. Game Mic, it's in the emotions.
Are you a parent with multiple active kids? Are you at one event while your spouse is at another? That's where Game Mic comes in, the free app that allows anyone to broadcast live audio so that people can listen on the go and feel as if they were there. Game Mic, it's in the emotions.
Have you always wanted to be a sports broadcaster but didn't know how to get started? Well, Game Mic allows you to go out and practice, just like we need to practice as athletes. You can't get better without work.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic.
All right, and we're back as Columbus throws the ball in to Caden Boozer. Caden Boozer brings the ball up the court, and he brings it to the left side. Dumps it down to Cameron Boozer. Cameron Boozer backs down, and an air ball. Cameron Boozer is really struggling in this tournament so far. He had 19 points and 14 rebounds yesterday, but he did not look like his normal self on the offensive end. Abraham kicks the ball down to Harris Smith. Harris Smith kicks it out to Harris. Harris drives the ball down the court, down the lane, and it's a turnover. Frigella going the other way with the ball. He passes it up to Cameron Boozer, who throws down the slam. Cameron Boozer with his first 2 points of the night. And it's now 21-19, Paul VI. Ben Hammond bringing the ball up the court. He pulls up from the left wing, and he misses. Cameron Boozer with another rebound. Brings the ball up the court. Passes it over to his teammate Bess. Bess takes the screen from Boozer. Drives to the basket, and he's stripped from Abraham. Abraham strips the ball, and Harris Smith is with it the other way. Back to Abraham, who lays it in, no good. Rolls around and rolls out.
Out of bounds.
And it is out of bounds to the Explorers. It's 21-19 here. Number 2, Paul VI, leads number 4, Columbus. And we have 5:11 remaining in the second quarter. As Caden Boozer gets the ball and brings the ball into the front court for Columbus. He passes it over to Bess, who brings the ball up the floor. Bess to the left side. He takes a screen from Abdullahi. Oh, and what a backdoor pass there. Caden Boozer with a strong finish under the basket. It's 21-21. Deshaun Harris Smith coming the other way. He passed it over to Ben Hammond. Hammond to Sundra. Sundra back to Harris Smith, who pulls from the right wing, and he converts the 3 and 1. Harris Smith knocks down the three-pointer, and he will go to the line for the extra point. It is now 23-21, Paul VI, as Deshaun Harris Smith comes up in a little bit of pain. He did get knocked in the mouth yesterday. He got headbutted in the mouth yesterday and is played through that yesterday, and he looks like he's still dealing with a little bit of pain from that today. He is a tough kid, though, and I'm sure he will finish this game out. And now we have some discussion from the referees. Not sure, maybe a little bit of blood here. Looks like it is coming from the injury that happened yesterday in his mouth. There will be a quick stoppage in play. We will be right back here in about 30 seconds. We're going to have a quick stoppage in play.
It's a 20-second count.
Are you a parent with multiple active kids? Are you at one event while your spouse is at another? That's where Game Mic comes in, the free app that allows anyone to broadcast live audio so that people can listen on the go and feel as if they were there. Game Mic, it's in the emotions.
I really want to be a sports broadcaster, but not sure how to get started.
Have you done any broadcasting before?
No, but I know I need experience, but just not sure how.
You should really download the Game Mic app. It allows anyone to create.
All right, it looks like Harris Smith is going to have to come off for a little bit to clean up the blood. And it looks like they're going to have to pick a free throw shooter off the bench as Abraham comes in to take the free throw for Harris Smith, who is currently being tended to. And there's a delay in the action here. Not sure what's going on here. We're waiting for the referees to resume play. All right. And here is Abraham with the free throw. And it's good. We have Paul VI leading 25-21 here. And Best brings the ball into the front court. He passes to Boozer. Cameron Boozer to Caden Boozer. 4-2. Caden Boozer now has 11 points in this one. Hammond brings the ball up the court. Gets a little contact, kicks it over to Sundra, who swings it to Abraham. Abraham spinning, kicks it to Sundra. Sundra from the right wing, off the front iron, and Cameron Boozer with another rebound. He throws it up to his brother Caden, who is fouled. We're about midway through the second quarter here, and it is 25-23, Paul VI. It will be the Explorers inbound on the side out as Caden Boozer throws the ball in. Harris Smith checks back in after he was tended to for his injury, and Ngongba checks back in as well. All right, and here is Caden Boozer with the inbounds pass. He throws it to Abdullahi. Abdullahi back to Caden Boozer. Boozer looking for his brother down low. He passes it down. Cameron Boozer. He has a mismatch down there. He fades and just rims out. Now Harris Smith coming back down the court to the other end. Harris Smith takes the screen, passes it over to Harris. Darren Harris. No good for the mid-range jump shot, and Caden Boozer gets the rebound, pushes it the other way. Caden to the corner for Bess. Back to Boozer, back to Bess. He passes it down to Joppa. Joppa completely lays out the defender, and that's a charge called. Ben Hammond takes the charge as the 6'10 big man takes out the smaller guard. All right, and we have 3:31 remaining here in the second quarter. Paul VI is leading 25-23. And Hammond gets the ball in bounce. Hammond brings the ball up the court for the Panthers. And he breaks down the defense. He kicks back to Darren Harris. No good. Cameron Boozer with another rebound. He throws it over to Caden Boozer. Caden Boozer with the attempted bounce pass off a foot. Deshaun Harris-Smith the other way. Cameron Boozer trailing. He lets him go for the basket as he did not want to pick up his second foul there. Harris-Smith with the basket. It's 27-23, Paul VI. And now we got Joppa backing down the smaller defender. He fades. No good. Cameron Boozer fights for the rebound. Cannot get it. Jordan Smith comes down with it. He throws it to Ben Hammond. Hammond falls down. Let's see what the call is. Looks like it's a charge call. We have a charge going the other way. Ben Hammond runs over his defender. And we go back and forth here. It's still 27-23, Paul VI. And we have 2:48 remaining in the second quarter here. As the ball boy comes out, cleans up the wet spot on the court real quick. Let's take a look here. As we mentioned earlier, Cameron Boozer's off to a bit of a slow start. He has 2 points so far. Caden Boozer has 11. Deshaun Harris-Smith has 7 points for Paul VI. And Jaquan Womack has 6 points for Paul VI. All right, and ball's back in play as Caden Boozer brings the ball up the court. He's looking for a teammate. He can't find one. It is turned over as Harris-Smith comes the other way with the basketball. Harris-Smith sizes up Cameron Boozer at the top. Drives by. And that's a foul. I thought they were going to call an and one there. They call the charge instead on Harris-Smith. Caden Boozer takes the charge. I don't know about that call, but that is what the call was on the floor. Caden Boozer takes the charge. And we have a timeout. It looks like the Paul VI coach doesn't quite agree with the call either, as he's giving it to the refs a little bit here. We'll be back after this quick timeout. We'll be back in action with 2:24 to play in the second quarter.
Max Preps is America's source for high school sports, and we're looking for more broadcasters out there that have an interest in providing live audio from their high school events. No experience needed, but it can be gained. Email socialmp@cbsinteractive.com to learn more. That's socialmp@cbsinteractive.com.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening in to
All right, and we are back in action here as Bess brings the ball up the court. Garen Bess passes it over to Cameron Boozer. Cameron Boozer at the top of the key, guarded by Abraham. He drives. He kicks to Bess. Bess is at the top of the key, dribbles out, kicks it to Caden Boozer on the right wing. Caden Boozer crosses over, drives, and the ball is deflected out of bounds from Ngongba. It will remain Explorers' ball with 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Caden Boozer inbounds the ball under the basket. He's looking for his brother, can't find him, kicks it over to Benny Fagella. Fagella is in the right corner, kicks it to the top of the key at Garen Bess. And back to Cameron Boozer. Boozer takes on his defender, shows some urgency, steps back, 3, on the way, good! Cameron Boozer, what a shot! 27-26, Paul is 6th. Cameron Boozer knocks down the step back 3 at the end of the shot clock, and he is 6'9" sophomore, fellow. He is a 6'9" sophomore doing that. All right, we have Abraham with the fadeaway. He misses. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Paul is 6th. Paul is 6th basketball under the basket here as they lead by 1 in the first semifinal contest here at the City of Palms Classic. Now Darren Harris inbounding the ball. Pass it in to Deshaun Harris-Smith. Harris-Smith looks for Harris. Harris with the mid-range shot, knocks it down. Good from the junior Duke Cabot. Caden Boozer brings the ball up the court and waits for the screen from Abdullahi. Caden Boozer takes the screen both ways. He makes the bounce pass, and Abdullahi can't come up with it. They're going the other way. Abraham goes up for it, and he's fouled. Abraham will go to the free throw line for 2 shots as Paul the 6th leads 29-26.
That foul is on Explorers number 23, Benny Fagella.
And again, Paul the 6th moved up to number 2 in the rankings this week. They picked up a pair of wins here in Florida this week so far. They've knocked off Canterbury, and they beat Lake Highlands yesterday. And Abraham with the first shot. It's good. 30-26. Paul the 6th now with 1 minute and 4 remaining in the first half. And here comes the second free throw from Isaiah Abraham. Isaiah Abraham is regarded as a top 100 junior. Knocks down the second. Both free throws to make things 31-26 as Caden Boozer brings the ball up the court. On the front court, and it's deflected by Darren Harris. Now Ben Hammond brings the ball in the front court for the Panthers as they lead by 5. Throws it down to Harris, who's intercepted by Abdullahi. The Explorers come the other way. They kick it to the corner. No good. The rebound from Womack. Ben Hammond brings the ball into the front court here for the Panthers. Ben Hammond brings the ball into the front court, and it looks like they're going to hold it for the last shot of the half. There's about a 1 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that's a 5-second violation, a 5-second closely guarded violation. That is a call you don't see too often here in high school basketball. So Columbus will have the ball for the last shot of the half now after the 5 seconds closely guarded call. There's 14 seconds remaining as Cameron Boozer brings the ball up the court. They trail by 5. It would be nice for them to get a bucket here, cut it to single digits before the half. Caden Boozer from the wing, dribbles, drives, pull up, good. What a shot from Caden Boozer. It is now 31-28, Paul the 6th at the half. Boozer leads all scorers with 13 points in the first half. And we will be back after this short halftime intermission. We will be back in about 10 to 15 minutes.